Alright, well, let's see what happens if I just start, like, a new game, basically. We're just going to skip through this real quickly because I've already seen it all. Definitely need a fast forward option for this stuff. Both Asian here. So the Asian will be glad to assume such responsibility. Only through noble scientific work can we find our salvation. Alright, well, we're basically here, outside the solar system. What's here? Last beacon. So we got some colonization to do, and the last beacon here. Here's the gardeners and the Klisk. Alright, so it is possibly different each time. So like you have like a randomly generated galaxy, that's good to know. Oh, so if you try and be like, she'll basically take you out. And I disappear. I'm talking to Klisk here. Let's see here, we're just going to go... Alright, so let's see here. I'm just going to get, of course, the capitals of your races. Let's see what they say about the other people. Like, what do they say about the Borks? Blah, blah, blah. Now I go out now. Alright, so it's basically, an overview of what this basically looks like now. So, yes, these guys will be basically, like, be randomly generated in, like, the galaxy. So, here's the Klisk down here. There's the Rogues. There's, the Zorsin. There's the Bork. There's Star Exploration. So, basically, it's a randomly generated galaxy. And we got research here. Yeah, star exploration and stuff. I'll actually get this done so I can like read it to you guys what the Borks are all about, I guess. Blah blah. So alien race Borks. Their homeworld is blah blah Sipsia. With a stress on the first syllable, the Borks generally pronounce as Shipsia. The course of air, brief submarine and all that. Sipsar is not the Bork's home planet. They settled it over 3 centuries ago after a mass migration from an unknown deep space region. Judging from their build, these creatures' home planet was marked by high natural radiation, harsh climate, and highly aggressive fauna. Nothing else is known about their home. Shipsyar is a regular habitable planet on a precious blue kind, i.e. containing large water reserves and oxygen-based atmosphere, making it perfectly suitable for most life forms. The past of the Borks themselves can be easily read from their build. This is the race of naturally born fighters. They have a powerful spine. Research has shown that the thickness of a rib shell of some individuals approaches 25 millimeters, highly developed musculature, and 4 pairs of eyes. To draw an analogy with the terrestrial fauna, the Borks are not dissimilar to giant test studies, extremely fast, strong, blah blah blah. Their height is apparently 2 to 3 meters, never less than 2 meters. Physical descriptions, and they got ribcage at the lowest point. So they're basically really wide and really tall. The skin color is yellow, sometimes burgundy. Notes. There are unconfirmed claims that the Bork males have 3 pairs of testicles, which is the reason for their heightened aggression. However, this information is most probably false. Culture. An important fact has to be taken into account when studying the Bork culture. 60% of the Bork suffer from arrested mental development. This biological mechanism has not extensively studied yet, but we do know that only Bork twins are normally developed by the galactic standard, whereas single children are, an approximation, not exact term. This is why most of the space pirates and criminals in the galaxy are Borks. Usually they do not have good equipment or fine-honed skills, but they could be dangerous in large numbers. Their form of government is timocratic. When talking to the Borks, one has to remember that their customs are extremely brutish and aggressive. One may witness fistfights and cursing even during official meetings, which does not influence the outcome in any way. However, it is worth remembering that Bork fistfights rarely lead to fatalities, which is the cause of their etiquette and physical traits. So yeah, basically there's like stuff for all these guys. Alright, well that's enough for right now, I guess. Let's go, just restart, I guess, this a little bit, I guess. Alright, so when we last left off, I basically had all this stuff here. You might go to the rogues. Let's do that. We'll go to the rogues and see if I can, get, information out of them, because, they basically have, that lovely technology and such. And what's this, a Bork? What does a Bork want? Some ship has been trying to contact you stubbornly. Wow, that's a Bork. His face is Borkish. But if you know the mannerisms of this race, it's easy to understand he's nervous. Captain, human captain, help, help! Wait, who are you? What do you want? The Bork roars as hard as the width of his throat permits and covers his camera lens in spittle. Ew. Human captain, you, help me. At least there is no translation problems. Either the Bork is that dumb or that nervous. He speaks in pronouns. Help, my family. Bad ones, took. Said collect credits. Many credits. I fought. Want a loan. No one gave. Friend said, arg, you're stupid. Why don't you ask the human captain for help while you're at it? Good friend, good advice. I fly here. Wait, you here. Help. Someone took your family hostage and is demanding ransom. Why don't you go to the government of your planet? Say, you not ours, you pirate. No help, only you. You help family. Alright, call Henry discreetly. Look for the logs. What do you think? Henry quickly reads the text. When he's done, he screws his face up. What do you think? What kind of idiot would go God knows where to get help from God knows who? Well, not God knows who, of course. I'm sorry, but still. He doesn't look very smart. That's true, but still, I don't like his story. I'll keep that in mind. I'll help. What do I get out of it? Credits. What you want? Ship, anything, family, help. Your generosity is suspicious. Take care of it yourself, sorry. Alright, I like your generosity. Agreed. The Bork glows loudly, almost making you go deaf. Chorus sent. There. You received the system chorus. 15651. There. Fly together. Okay. I wonder if he's going to try to pull a fast one on me. And he's got nothing. Not sure why I can't move, but whatever. We're just gonna quickly just land right here. You know, I'm getting an odd feeling that perhaps something just went wrong. Because I can't seem to do anything. And this is not, you know, doing anything. So we might have just hit a game bug, because, you know, this is an early version of the game, so there's possibility of bugs. And we'll have to probably close the window. Alright, well, I've only gone 10 minutes, so we'll have to, you know, make up that time with something. Continue game, we'll load this one. Let's try that again, that event, because I assume that's what's going to happen. We'll go in here, it'll be the event again. Nope, it's different. So I guess when you jump into these sections, there's going to be like new things there every single time. Meteors, apparently. And it looks like when I land here, there's going to be different resources every single time. That's cool. So yeah, this isn't like a roguelike in, you know, many ways. This has got a saving system to it. You know, it's like really a debate. If a game has a save load system and, like, you know, it's got all the other aspects, does that make it a roguelike or does it not make it a roguelike? To me, I consider this a roguelike just for a simple reason that it'd be too long, I think, if, like, you know, you basically died and had to, like, restart to try and get back to all this stuff. And there's a lot of text to go through as well. I wouldn't want to go through that much text. We got all the astronomy done. Let's go here next, I guess. Oh, workshop again. What do you want? Someone took your family. Okay, I'll help. 1454. Dare, fly here. Okay, okay. Okay, where is this going? 140.54. You know, this might be a trap. But if it is a trap, then well, I'll just have to reload. Wow, it's right next to the Zorsons. Sarah calls you on the intercom. Cap, there's a Zorson ship. They're asking to come closer, and that we don't shoot. A Zorson ship? What do they want? Why did they contact you? It could be a trap. Henry, get ready to defend ourselves from attack. Always right, Captain. What do they want from us? Why did they contact us? Captain, I have no idea. They're probably afraid of us. In any case, what do I tell them? Well, let's get closer, and I'll tell them myself. Keep the weapons trained on them. Oh, it's firing at me, apparently. Fire! Ouch, that does a lot of damage to me. Well, we destroyed him. Engineering, get to work. You got nothing, I don't think, at this point, but whatever. They spawned to your hill almost instantly. Human! Humans, Captain. This person looks very scared. Yes, humans. Now tell me, why I shouldn't blast your ship to smithereens? The Orson jumps. He actually jumps. He's so startled. Don't, Captain. I'm just a peaceful messenger. I have a message for you. Don't attack. What is the message? Look at yourself. I don't know. I'm just a messenger. There's a request to stop data transfer. Preliminary analysis concludes it's just a text and there's no malware. Who sent it? It's no use. Having transferred data, the courier hangs up and flies away. Gang, speak quickly. Should we go after him? What's this message say? I should check my journal. Alright, let's see here. Conference Orson. A strange courier gave me a message. Hello there. My unwitting comrades in arms. That's right, I said comrades in arms. Don't be surprised. When you ruined the plans of the Zorson government, you showed us what you were made of. You made it clear that you weren't one to trifle with, and I like that. If you want to find out who I am, get rich, and have some revenge, go to System 108, so I'm free. Go to the closest planet to the star, and look for the place, strongest radio signal. Everything will be explained to you there. I will understand if you refuse, human captain, but it'll be too bad. Weird. I think I should get over there and find out who this mysterious stranger is. Alright. Well, let's just land here, I guess. Grab some resources. There's a tornado running around, but whatever. Alright, well, that's done. There's biologicals in this plant. I have not yet seen. Ow. Cool. So you're gonna have lots of data from aliens and stuff on this one. Yeah, the game's like, you know, catching a lot here. There's the resource right there. Alright, that's enough. I don't think there's anything in his system for my use. I might be able to advance my laser, so let's just put these guys here, I guess. Alright, I can use this thing, so... Okay, so this thing basically performs astronomy research for its own... about the ship present in the system, I guess. Okay, let's just leave, I guess. Not sure where the things that are here, but whatever. 108, 7 free. Well, let's go to 108. And down to 7 free. Alright, something's here, so let's go see what's up. Alright, so dusk. Your men report that they are next to an old building. Well, you see that yourself on the camera. It is a couple of stories tall, it's wide, massive, and looks a lot like an Earth building. The windows are broken. The signal you're searching for comes from this building, and it looks like there's someone inside. Your men ask for further instructions. Don't enter the building. Stand by, stay frosty. Nothing happens for the next few minutes. Then armed swordsmen appear in the windows. Another one comes out, unarmed. Don't shoot! He throws his hands up. His idiotic cape makes him look especially fat. I'm unarmed. Don't shoot, humans. What does this all mean? What? Do you want to discuss it right here? The swordsman smiles. How about you? He looks at your men, then narrows his eyes and corrects himself. Us. We lower our weapons first. Then you do it. Your man reports that he has looked the Zorson over completely, and gives you a dry description. Like all Zorson, he isn't very tall, and his clothes are baggy. There's some kind of cape. It looks bad, but it's not torn. It must be made from some kind of defensive material. His face is smooth, no scars. There are some trinkets that pass through his sleeve, some kind of cheap metal. No one is entering the building. No one is, and so that you're more comfortable. The Zorson whistles. His comrades leave the building one by one. The ones who are standing next to the windows, they're armed, but they don't look like they're going to shoot. Although, who knows? Now we can see each other plainly. So, what do you want? We were at Laura last I checked. He nods in response. The Zorson's hands are still up. We are. And believe it or not, a lot of people don't like it. I don't, for one. My friends either. And there are more of those who don't like it. The war. We got a message from you. That's right. Message. Very profitable for you. Foreigners, he chuckles. You can earn some money and end the war. And even make some friends. The leader of the land Empire quickly reports that he doesn't know what to say next. The war. That sounds like a tall order. Let him tell us more. What's there to tell? I'm just something like Mr. Number 2. This war, it's bad. No one needs it except the Emperor and his brown nosers. Do you need it? He asked one of his people, and the response is no. No, well, I don't need it either. Friends, does he mean himself? There's a lot of them. Everyone will be happy to work with you, human captain, and with captain's humans, too. Was he the one who sent the messenger? No, I wasn't the one who sent the messenger. Alright, ask him about money. Yeah, money, it's simple. There is a job that would be best suited for humans. The Zorson chuckles a little. He still hasn't brought his hands down. It looks as if he was making fun of you. You've made it through the special ops and even punched out Zerd the Bigwig. If I had managed to punch out Zerd, I'd be so happy. Let's talk more action. Let him tell us what he wants. I told you. You could work for someone who doesn't like the current situation in Zorson. Rebels? Yes. You could call it that. It's your call, human captain. But with your help, it could all be solved pretty quickly. The war is bad. No one needs it. Make a decision. Sounds pretty good. I think we should agree. Be on your guard. Great. In that case, let me lower my hands. The Zorson does that and calls one of his people over. They have a conversation. First, they're whispering. Then it becomes louder. The Zorson speaks again, looking very embarrassed. The situation has become more complicated. It's stupid. Very stupid. What is it? I'm just a messenger. I'm delivering a message, but alas, the Zorson shrugs. Let's just say it's not there anymore. You'll have to look for the roaming station in a different way. Outer systems, human captain, they are marked red. The ones already touched upon by the obliterator. You'll have to look for a station there. A roaming station then. Roaming station, yeah, it's serious. We're not playing games here, human captain. And there aren't any details. How do I find it? Look for the red giant systems in Zorson space and around it. I can't tell you anything else. It's stupid, but we just lost the coordinates. In that case, damn it, I don't understand anything. Get back to the ship. Alright, well, there's some information. So, a Zorson squad is waiting for me at a distant place. Weird, they all turn out to be friends. Some kind of rebels. Freedom fighters, yeah, they offer cooperation. But to find out the details, I'll have to meet their leader. Even they themselves don't know the exact coordinates, so I'll have to look for them. All I know is that the real base is at a red giant system in the Zorson space. Alright, so let's find a red giant system. In Zorson space. Is this in source in space? It is. Fire! Fire! A giant tubing mug is looking at you. A typical not too intelligent Borg. Ship, cargo. What? Going by the Aurora alarm system going off, someone has trained their sights on a ship. Now, who might that be? Rob R. God damn it, not again. So, yeah, this guy's firing at me. Got some stuff from the debris, I guess. You can get to work on that. Ooh, you fired a missile at me. I'm getting a sense that it's not this system. But before we go, just land on a couple plants here. You never know if there's going to be something special on these plants, right? So, whoops. Didn't mean to just land there, but whatever. Let's get going. So it's not that system, I don't think, so... maybe that one? Middle of nowhere. A Borg is trying to get my attention from somewhere. Don't know where he is, though. Alright, so, it's a very strange object. What did the guy call it? Roaming station? Yeah, now that you see it, not too much big, much smaller than other space stations you've seen. This one is obviously made to move around in space. Apparently rebels keep their secrecy this way. Contact the station. They don't respond right away. In the first few seconds, there's a lot of static. You get the impression that their equipment is fairly obsolete, but then the connection becomes clear. Unknown ship. The same human ship that went to Zorson. You managed to find us. Yeah, I'm glad to see you too. And what is this? This, your conversation pirate smiles. This is home. Safe and calm, for us anyway. Dock with us, human captain. We're ready for you, and our boss is expecting you. But if you want to barter, or if your ship needs fixing, we can make that happen. Not for free, as you understand. I'm going to shuttle, I'll be right there. Alright, so, the station's interior isn't too tidy. It's pretty old. There are signs of being in battle a lot and being repaired afterwards. At least it seems reliable. Seems is the operating word. It even has an elevator. Now that's a miracle. This place suits the rebels well. Their faces are tense, they look pretty tough. You're led to our boss in a small convoy down narrow station corridors. Both the rebels and your people are alert. The atmosphere is rather tense. In the front of a door that says Navigator's Quarters, you've gotten good at alien languages, haven't you? They stop you. Alone, human and captain, you don't have to surrender your weapon. Okay, go inside. What is there to say? It really is a Navigator's Quarters. At least the first thing you see is the big dynamic map of the system. Almost like the one in your ship. You plot your course on it. Alright. Yeah. Instead of the grunts, you can now hear crackles. Then a clang, and then a small pop. The Zorson jumps up in a funny way, banging with his heavy boots, and jumps away from the panel. I think, he looks at it attentively. Yeah, that's all. He walks up to the panel and shuts it. You can see that the owner of the room is naked down to his waist. He's really wide, like all Zorson, but not because he's fat. Apparently that's just how he's built. You wouldn't say he's muscular, more like wiry, and almost bald. He's about 2 heads shorter than you. Sorry again, human captain. I'm pretty good at electronics, and I tend my room myself. You were, okay. You were good in there. You got hit with electricity too, wasn't it bad? No. He shows you his thick hands with the sink of burn marks. Wasn't the first time. He walks up to his desk and gets dressed. You found this place. That's great, human captain. I'm glad that we'll be working together. Don't speak too soon. Let's put it like this. You've piqued my interest me, but I still don't understand who you are. And what is all this, anyway? The message is pretty strange. Wait, the Zorson swells. Let's do it one question at a time, not all at once. Let's start with the basics. Who are you? Fully. Just Fully. Everyone calls me that. And I'm the boss here. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. We're still alive. Must be a good thing then. So, you're not going to tell me anything else? Fully smiles. No, human captain. I'm not interested in interrogating you, am I? Let's try to keep it simple. Got it. Alright, your message. What about it? What did you mean, comrade? Money, revenge on the wrongdoers? He nods phlegmatically in response. The Zorson reclines in his chair. Our peoples are at war. No one needs that, you see. You don't, I don't, your people don't, my people don't either. They do. He points up, narrows his eyes sorely, and brings his head down. I mean all of them. The Emperor and those people like Zurd. That's why you're my comrade, albeit unknowingly. Money, revenge? I think you can do us a pretty big favor. On the other hand, yes, your services would cost us. This is logical and correct. Working for us, you can make some money and get revenge on the Zorson Imperial system. Pretty nifty, right? There must be a catch. There is no catch. The job is hard. You could die. But the Zorson shrugs. That comes with the job, right? True. I want to ask you something else. Who are you guys? Us? We're simple Zorson. We don't want power. We don't want to be rich. We just live simply and live well. And that's impossible with the Emperor in charge. That's why we're here. And you, and all the rest. How about some details? The Zorson shakes his head. Terrorist, if you believe the official definition. I just think I'm the one who's right, and my comrades are freedom fighters, you see? Doesn't matter. You'll see it in time. That's what I'm going to say. Right, there's something else. What is this station? Oh, we captured it a year ago. He frowns, then smiles broadly. It's a rolling station. The rogues use it to mine things. It's an old model, but it's reliable. It can stay in hyperspace for months. The bastards still haven't found us. Got it. Well, I understand most of it. What do you understand, then? Are you ready to risk your life and try to take some freedom back, but for the good Zorson, not yourself? Are you ready to get your hands dirty for that? I'll tell you right away, despite the money, the things you'll be doing won't always be clean. But you have to do those things sometimes, you do? You can't do it any other way. Or everything. What is the point of having power, if the only ones who can use it are rich and the rats? I heard what you have to say, but I don't want to work for you, sorry. I don't know if you're right, maybe I'll understand later, blah blah. Are you sure? Fully narrows his eyes. This is war. I already told you yes. In that case, welcome, my friend. Fully jumps up and pats your shoulder. With you? Wow. Well, do it with you for sure. That's for certain. Right, where do we start? Right now, nothing. Fully walks up to one of the monitors that is showing some graph. We have to go to hyperspace for a month. Preventive measures and changing our location. When we come back again, that's when it'll all start. I suggest you get to your affairs in Aura and get good weapons. At least equip your ship. You can consider the money transfer already. And we'll meet in the same place again. Red Giant Systems in Zorson Space. Actually, this quest line ends here. You will not be able to find Rebel Space again. We will surely continue it next release of the AuroraRL. So basically, this part of the game is not complete, so always. Why is it always Red Giant? Just because. We changed our flight patterns randomly so they don't find us. Right now, it's like this. Got it? Well, I think this is a good beginning. Blah, blah. Alright, you too, Fully. Harry calls you. He clothes are pressed and is well groomed as always. Captain, do you have a minute? What do you want? We were scanning the station while you were there. The defenses aren't the best, so I managed to eavesdrop on some parts of the conversation. Sorry. I understand it's better to be safe than sorry. I'm glad you understand, and I hope you'll answer a question I'm going to ask you. I'm listening. Did you say yes or no? Yes, we're going to work for those rebels. Do you think that you did the right thing? I don't know. But his offer is lucrative, wasn't it? It's hard to say no. That's true. It's hard to say no. And war is just controlled violence. Hanley looks at you weirdly, but since you have the video conversation, it's hard to say what exactly he's feeling. Don't forget, Captain, you're the boss. Be responsible. He salutes you and signs off. I'll try. Yeah, I'll try. Alright, well. So this quest line is like, not yet done. But, basically, like, best, some negotiations with, like, those guys, I guess. They're not responding this time, I guess. I don't suppose there's anything in the system itself. Oh, there's stuff in the system. Life forms to kill. We like killing life forms, you know. Alright, let's get these guys underway with that stuff. That thing fired back at me, that's unfortunate, but whatever. Now, note by the way that I think this will be the final episode for my Let's Play here. This isn't a complete game, and I think I've shown off a great deal what this game's all about for the most part, so... Wow, you have gold on top of each other? More research to do. But yeah, I'm pretty sure at this point we're probably done with this, like, series for this game for now. I basically set up to, like, see if I could figure out if this is a game that, technically is a, roguelike. That's what my primary reason for playing this. I wasn't sure if, like, this is a roguelike because, it has a saving system and... Well, I think it is a roguelike, even with the saving system, but... These guys have to die. Alright, Captain, we've searched the debris of the Zorson ship and found something interesting there. Some of the data storage devices still work. We could get some information from them. I've added a research project to the list. Okay, cool. What's that thing, I wonder? Mysterious biomass. Alright, so we got some mysterious biomass on our ship. You call Captain? Would you kindly explain the thing I see out my window? Goran falls us. Well, Captain, he gets nervous. Alright, calm down. We don't really know, Captain. Some biomass, some kind of fungus. It's bypassed the shields, stuck to our hull, and that's it. What do you mean? And that's it? And that's it. I'm not trying to do anything. It's just stuck to the hull. Have you studied the biomass? Goran nods. It's a very complex structure. It can't be deciphered. And we have the world-class labs. We managed to understand only that the biomass is completely harmless for a ship. Well, apart from making the hull dirty. And we better not go to Earth with it. Goran, the DFuxa isn't capable of atmospheric flight anyways. It'll fall apart on its own weight. Exactly, nods. No harm. We can just go on. Wait. So he's just be fly around with that on our hull? Well, Goran feels that he's under fire and shrinks away from the camera. We can't do anything about it, Captain. We tried to clean it off, but it grows back pretty much right away. It can survive in outer space, Captain. What can we do? We can't hit with the entire surface of the biomass. We can probably do something. I'll try to come up with something. And meanwhile we can go on. Cap, sorry for buying in. Henry and I have been studying the ship's weapons effects on that thing. What, you shot your own ship without my authorization? Sarah is obviously embarrassed. Well, I wasn't shooting it exactly. It was my responsibility, Captain. Miss France and I know exactly how much pressure we can put on the hull without damaging it, so the ship was never in danger. Alright, I hope you really know what you're doing. Of course, Captain. We would never have done it if we weren't sure about the consequences. So what did you find out? That nasty thing, ew, well, it blocks our ship shots pretty well. Not as well as an armored hull, but it can weaken a laser beam considerably, and it will absorb a shock from small debris and meteors. All in all, our hull has become a bit tougher. How much tougher? About 10%. Not much, but can help in a critical situation. So what you're suggesting is not cleaning it off? Of course not. As Goran said, no port is going to let us dock with that crap on our hull. So before we go back to Earth or visit the aliens, we better find a way to get rid of it. But as of right now, we might as well leave it be. We could use the extra defense. Alright, I figured about it. Over and out. So cool, I got extra defense here. That's what that's all about. Alright, so according to Zorson data report, we were able to partially decode the tactical data and news about the fleet movements, military orders, and other similar documents over the last few months. It seems that like our first skirmish with Zorson had much bigger resonance than we had expected. All of their ships were briefed about us in order to capture or destroy us at any cost. But that isn't the most important thing. Somehow they managed to find the approximate area of space where we came from. Their fleet has been brought to advanced alert status and we're sent out scouts to find our homeworld. Captain, they're preparing a massive invasion. It's only a matter of time before they find us. We have to warn Earth about this urgently and get our defenses ready. According to our estimates, the Zorsons will need 18 to 24 months to find out where Earth is. Alright, so basically, you know, the Zorsons are coming for me. And there's mold on board. Alright, so this thing. Biomass X1X. Active regeneration capable of sustaining life in outer space. Outcome of experiment failure. Head scientist personal comment. Captain, I told you the subject was highly complex, but in the end we were able to dissect it. However, doing it didn't help us in any way. We were only able to get its most elemental components, the analysis of which didn't provide us the key to unlocking the mechanisms that granted creatures such amazing resilience. We should hand over what is left of the materials to Project Aurora Labs on Earth. Maybe that will give us some results. The biomass is susceptible to thermal action. Small fragments of it can be destroyed using fires or lasers, but larger parts regenerate too quickly. We need considerable heat over the entire surface to destroy it completely, but there's no equipment on a ship capable of generating such heat over the entirety of our hull. So basically I can't do anything about it. Okay. Captain, Henry. Weapons Control have made a complaint. Henry's brief and calm. They're saying some, quote, filthy meaty thing is jammed in gun barrels. Is that a problem? No. This filthy meaty thing burns off right after the first shot. And it doesn't damage the system itself. It's just that people don't really like working in those conditions. Goran says we'll just have to bear it. You can't clean that thing off with normal means. And how long do we have to bear it? Until we find a solution. Will that be all? Affirmative. Henry nods and goes offline. Over and out. So yeah, this is the section for kidnapping, but, you know, I'm not sure what's supposed to happen here. And I guess we got, you know, stuff on our ship too. Cap, the violence is yours. But viewport, my viewport. Zara's having a real breakdown. Franz, are you out of your mind screaming at the captain? I'm sorry, Cap, but Sarah turns the camera towards the viewport. Oh, it really doesn't look disgusting. Who would have thought the biomass was so horrid up close? You can see what Sarah meant. Calm down and turn the camera back around. I understand, it's disgusting to see something like that in your own quarters, but it's not the reason to have a breakdown in front of the captain. Sarah waves her hands. I'm sorry, Captain. It's just, I just woke up, and that's, she shudders. Or someone to clean it off. I don't know, it'll grow back anyway. We're lucky it didn't spread all over the hull. And what about my viewport? You'll just have to shut it. Sarah, thinking that she's the only one who can hear it, roars quietly, but she seems to be calming down gradually. Alright, I'll shut the window, Captain. Please do something about that thing. I'm already on it, over and out. So yes, there's people complaining about stuff. Let's go here, I guess. A patrol meets you at the edge of the system. After they see something latched on your hull, they hail you and demand you leave the system immediately so as not to spread. Okay, I can't go to Bork because of that, you know, thing there. That makes sense. Captain, it's about the filthy media thing again, right? One of the guys threw up all over the dashboard. We changed the dashboard, but the incident... I understand, we're already working on a solution. Henry asked softly, why is it so difficult? The biomass spreads again too quickly. Goran says that if you hit it, you'll have to hit the entire surface so as to not leave it to the point to spread from. What if we hit the atmosphere of some planet? Henry explains, narrowing his eyes a bit. To make the entirety of the biomass burn. The R2 isn't capable of atmospheric flight. It'll break down. Although the idea makes sense. Thanks. You're always welcome, Captain. Sorry for disturbing you. Over and out. Over and out. Yeah, I probably have to enter, like, you know, a star or something. Let's go here. So yeah, mold aboard. Just like I thought, the aliens refused to let us in until we cleaned that gunk off. They definitely know what it is, but the Goro guys won't even talk to us about it. Oh, okay. The solar heat has set the biomass on fire. You did it! You did it! It was a risky decision getting so close to the star that burned that thing off. But it was worth it, Captain, it was. I'm sorry that you lost such a great thing to research. Goran waves his hands. I told you, the thing's structure is too complex, almost impervious to breaking down its simple elements. Besides, we still have some samples. Well, that's great. Try not to break the test tubes. We could do without the meat inside the chip. They are in test tubes. They're in, although the science slowly gets it. Oh, a joke. You know, I can tell you a joke, too. Two peanuts are walking down a... Thank you, no need. I just remembered. I have urgent business. Over and out. So that's how I can get rid of the mold. Just, like, you know, burn it off. Alright, let's go to Earth, I guess, and we'll basically just, like, you know, say hi. I'll let the backup, you know, happen that time, but, you know, whatever. We brought you presents to deep space. Information for Zorsons. Mars looking for data for a few minutes. When he lifts his head up, you can see his fearful glance. Do you know what this means? Yes, we can expect to attack in less than a couple of years. The most technologically developed race in the deep space. Things look so bad. Mar wipes off the sweat from his forehead. Damn. We need to descend it and announce this right away. And to commanders. That's a change of plans. Ark, need to speed it up. What's to speed up? Voyager. To speed up Voyager up. Never mind. You'll have a different task. Wait, what's the Voyager? Just another spaceship. I can't tell you more. What's good with an Aurora do when they bring all their full forces? It isn't the Aurora, it's a Voyager. Again, you'll have a different task. I'll listen to you. Basically, it's the same. You need to make contracts with diplomatic relations with all those Martin Waste's hands, Borks, Cliffs, you know what I mean. We need their help. I see. Don't know their reaction yet, but I'll do my best. What about my full powers? Now just persuade them into saying the representatives here for temporary accommodation. Then it'll be our turn. See, that's not hard. Okay, then I'll have to go. Time is precious. And then blah blah. So yeah, basically got stuff here. Measuring the people of Earth. Humans, yes humans. Because we grew out of internal intrigue into conflict a long time ago, we are now in the space age. The age of new discoveries. The age of unity, blah blah. You guys should read this if you want to. But I think we're just gonna, like, you know, stop reading at this point. For our captain. And for no subject. And in war. Hey, got advanced laser cannons now. They're just like my Zosin laser, but they take less space. Cool. We'll put those right there. So Zosin lasers have a little bit more range, but I like the idea of having range actually on my lasers. We'll take those along still. Alright, well I guess at this point it's worth knowing that, yeah, I think this series is going to be done at this point. The game is not yet complete, and I'm sort of at a loss of what we're really supposed to be doing at this point. But I think it's showing off enough of the game anyways for you guys to get an idea of what it's all about. Just going to save it right here. You know what, we'll save it right constantly in everything here. And that's basically AuroraRL. It's basically a spacefaring type of roguelike. It needs to be fleshed out a lot more, but for the most part, it's pretty interesting. Hope you guys enjoyed the series and take care.